Imagine this. You're a teenager, house sitting for some extra cash. The house is huge, the kid's asleep, and you're bored out of your mind. What do? Well, if you're like the babysitter in our story tonight, you decide to go live. Just a casual stream on YouTube to pass the time, maybe chat with a few friends. Little did she know, she was about to become the star of a real-life mystery with thousands of internet detectives tuning in. This isn't just a scary story, it's a chilling example of how the internet, in a single night, can unravel a dark and twisted secret that police hadn't even begun to suspect. Our babysitter, let's call her Chloe, sets up her phone in the spacious, modern living room. The stream starts. At first, it's exactly what you'd expect. She's showing off the fancy decor, answering questions in a chat, talking about her day. It's quiet, almost mind-numbingly so. The kid she's watching is sound asleep upstairs, and the parents are out for the evening. But then, things start to get weird. The first strange occurrence is a sound. A faint thud from somewhere in the house. Chloe dismisses it. Old houses make noises, right? But her viewers in the live chat are sharper. A few of them type, "Did you hear that?" Or "What was that noise?" Chloe laughs it off, saying it's probably just the pipes. But the chat isn't convinced. They're more alert now, their virtual eyes and ears scanning her feed for anything out of place. A few minutes later, something else happens. A shadow moves in the background, just at the edge of the frame. It's quick, a fleeting darkness in a dimly lit hallway. Chloe doesn't see it. She's focused on her phone, reading comments. But hundreds of viewers do. The chat explodes. There's someone behind you. Look at the hallway. Rewind. The live nature of the stream means there's no rewinding, but the sense of unease is palpable. People start screen recording, taking clips. Chloe, finally noticing the panic in her chat, starts to get nervous. She turns around, her camera panning across the empty hallway. Nothing. "Guys, you're freaking me out," she says, a nervous laugh in her voice. There's no one here, but her audience is now a growing crowd of amateur sleuths. The stream, initially with just a handful of viewers, is getting shared. The title, something like Boring Babysitting Sesh, suddenly seems deeply ironic. As more and more people join the stream, the oddities become more frequent and more bizarre. Viewers with sharp ears claim they can hear faint whispers, almost too low to register, underneath the sound of the house's air conditioning. They start isolating the audio from the clips they've recorded, amplifying it. The whispers are real. They're distorted, but they're there. Then comes the chat. Amidst the frantic messages from viewers, strange, cryptic phrases start appearing from anonymous accounts. Phrases like "the bird has left the nest" and "the package is ready for delivery." At first, they're dismissed as trolls trying to add to the chaos, but a few users notice a pattern. These messages aren't random. They seem like coded signals. They're being posted at specific intervals, almost as if someone is communicating through the public chat, hiding in plain sight. By now, Chloe's stream is viral. We're talking thousands of viewers, all working together in real time. It's no longer just a live stream, it's a massive, crowdsourced investigation. People are creating threads on Reddit and Discord, sharing their findings. Some are enhancing the video, brightening dark corners, and stabilizing shaky footage. Others are working on decoding the whispers and the cryptic chat messages. The shadow in the hallway clip is slowed down, frame by frame. When enhanced, it's not a ghost. It's the silhouette of a person, moving quickly and quietly, the thud from earlier. Using the layout of the house Chloe showed at the beginning, users triangulate the sound to a back room, one with a window leading to the yard. The whispers, once cleaned up, reveal snippets of a conversation. Words like ransom, drop point, and wait for the signal are faintly audible. Meanwhile, Chloe is terrified. She's locked herself in the living room, whispering updates to her massive audience. She's too scared to call the police. What would she even say? That her YouTube chat thinks there's a ghost. It sounds crazy. But the evidence her viewers are compiling is anything but. They're connecting dots she can't even see. The biggest breakthrough comes from the coded messages in the chat. One user, who claims to have a background in cryptography, recognizes the phrasing. It's a simple substitution cipher, often used to pass information discreetly. They work frantically, and within minutes, they crack it. The messages aren't just random, they're a conversation. A chilling conversation about a child. This is where the story takes a turn no one saw coming. The messages aren't from intruders trying to harm the family. They're from the parents. The internet detectives piece it all together with horrifying clarity. The parents weren't out for a date night. They had staged their own child's kidnapping. The whispers, the shadows, it was them, moving their sleeping child out of the house to a hidden location. They were planning to demand a massive ransom from the child's wealthy grandparents. The cryptic chat messages were them confirming to a co-conspirator that the child was safely moved and the plan was in motion. They used a public, anonymous live stream chat as the perfect cover, thinking no one would ever notice a few odd comments among thousands. They were wrong, and Chloe, the babysitter, she wasn't a target. She wasn't bait. She was an accidental witness. Her decision to start a boring live stream to kill time threw a giant wrench into their meticulous, evil plan. She had inadvertently created a digital crime scene, and the world's best detectives, thousands of random people on the internet, were analyzing every pixel and every sound wave. Before the parents could even make their ransom call, the police were flooded with tips. Not just one or two, but hundreds of calls and emails, all pointing to the same YouTube stream, all providing links to Reddit threads filled with meticulously organized evidence. The clips, the audio analysis, the decoded chats, it was an open and shut case, solved by the collective intelligence of the web. When police arrived at the house, they found a terrified Chloe still live and an empty child's bedroom. But thanks to her viewers, they knew exactly who to look for. The parents were apprehended within hours, their co-conspirators shortly after. The child was found, safe and sound, completely unaware of the drama that had unfolded. This case became a landmark example of digital vigilantism done right. It showed the incredible power of a connected community. A bored teenager, a smartphone, and a quiet house became the epicenter of a real-life thriller. It's a stark reminder that in our hyper-connected world, you never know who is watching. And sometimes, the very people you think are just watching for entertainment are the ones who end up solving the crime. The Babysitter's live stream didn't just capture a spooky night. It captured justice in real time. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible true stories from the digital age. Stay safe out there, and maybe think twice before you go live. You never know what you might accidentally uncover.